This car is getting given away.
Yes!
Alrighty, it's morning. New day of working in the old shop. So, me and Jace are in here. Jace and I, we are working on the 49 Chevy car. This car is getting given away at the Mount Carmel Car Show. So basically, if you show up, you're gonna have to be in person to win it. Anything that gets sold that day at my merch tent, we'll enter them into the drawing. At the end of the day, we will pull someone's ticket out of the barrel. Whoever's name's on it, they're taking this old girl home with them. We are going to make it run and drive today. Let me show you what we got. Oh! Come here, Jace. Please? Oh, the hood's not hooked down. Someone never done that. Hold on a second. All right, you'll remember a few videos ago, we had Skeeter here, Trevor was here. There was a bunch of people. I was gone, and they worked on this car. They got this motor put in it, the tranny put in it. This motor is out of the 55 Chevy, so we know it runs good. Today, we're gonna make this car run and drive. We're gonna get all the little stuff done on it. We gotta fix a few things. The radiator needs some love. I gotta deal with that. There's some stuff that's gonna happen to this car that makes it right. We gotta get the brakes working, some little stuff. I got the seats all redone for it. We're gonna show you those. Seats are gonna go in it. We'll make this car cruise today. We'll take it for a ride. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and make a list real quick so we can get this thing caught up. Brakes. Needs exhaust, wiring, chrome, seats, hood, trans cooler. That'll get us somewhere. You start doing chrome. Put all the bumpers on it, all that stuff. I'm gonna start with the trans cooler and then the wiring. And then you're gonna help me with the brakes. So, let's go. All right, I was just reaching around down here and I was like, what's in that web? It's a giant black widow. Look at that thing. Son of a gun. It's a big old widow. It's got a grub. That's a grub that's in its web. We're killing it. Oh yeah, right there. I don't know. We'll see if he surfaces again. I got him. All right. So I'm building tranny cooler lines, and I got some grief last time about only single flaring this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead, double flare it. All you guys will be happy about that. We got 5/16 right there. We'll give her the old double flare, and everything will be happy. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Let's see how that looks. Beautiful. Got ourselves a double flare. Everything's good to go. We'll build some more. I got some stuff going on here. I got my trans cooler line hooked here, run up over. I've got her plumb down along here. Got a bend put in it right there. Got one in. This is harder than one might imagine. It's harder than I thought it was going to be with one hand, but I'm getting it. We'll get this done. Then we can start making it run. I got to reroute some exhaust over to the other side. Trans cooler first, though. All right. We're going to have one built here shortly. Cool. We'll let it down and get the top side. I got the bottom tranny cooler lines all plumbed in. I got a hook to the radiator here with that, but this is what I ran into. The radiator itself is this, and I need to go to that. So I got to go over and find an adapter that goes from this thread up to this thread. So once again, I got an hour round trip. Got to run to Kanab to the auto parts, get the parts, come back and get it put on. We'll still get this done. When Jace gets home from school, he left me. He can start getting all the bumpers put on. We'll get this thing looking like a car today. All right, we just rolled into old Kanab. I brought Michelle with me today. We're gonna go snag a little lunch. We'll go into Napa here and see if they happen to have parts that we're looking for. And then grab some lunch and head back to the shop. Pretty boring trip, really. Just has to happen.
Nothing's boring with me.
That's a true story. Get a starter button. Got some parts. We're out of here for lunch. All right, just got back from Kanab. Got the little parts that I need right there. So we'll screw them in here. We'll get the lines back off, flare them, put them back in. Then we can fill the tranny full of transmission fluid and do a little wiring. We should be able to fire this thing up. So with any luck, we'll have some of it done today. My goals are getting smaller today. All right, we'll pull the lines back off, lift this thing back up, unbolt them, flare them, put the nuts on them, and then back in for the final time. So we're getting somewhere. Tranny will be done in a minute. All right, tranny lines, hook in there, come up along. We'll tie them up there. I'm gonna go plug them into the radiator, put some oil in this thing. All right, tranny lines plugged in. They're where they need to be. So now it's just a matter of, I gotta run some wiring to the inside and then get the seats in this thing. Bleed some brakes. This was a one-day job with two hands. It's probably gonna be a two-day job with one hand.
Okay, so me and Josh just got back from school and we have been assigned to put all the chrome pieces onto this car.
Get her done. Get her done.
Yeah, so, yeah.
All right, as some of you may already know, you're probably screaming at your TV like, that's not a 49. Just figured that out. This is a 51 or 52 Chevy car. I figured that out because I'm trying to find taillights for it, and the 49 ones won't fit. So basically, whoever you were right. We're solving problems. We didn't tear this car apart. Someone else did. We're just trying to put it back together the best we can. So
I don't know
we'll
which
figure
one's
this out.
which. That one goes to that.
Well, those are right. One of these is short.
That's the right one.
These two curled ones are?
Put them up there.
No, it's that long one. This is like the rear. This is a two-piece rear, and you already have that on. Do we have another one of those?
Yeah.
We don't have the centerpiece though?
Yeah, we do. Who knows if it's the other one?
That's it. That's it. So this had new rear bumpers as well, and it was a two-piece. We'll just throw them in the trunk and someone else can put them on if they want.
See, look how beautiful that looks.
It's gonna look good, dude.
Majestic.
I like it. Putting this all together is gonna make a whole giant difference on this car. So bumpers are helping this thing a whole bunch right now. We'll get the grill all pieced back together. We're gonna try to have cosmetics done today. Tomorrow, I'll piece the interior together in it. Have seats in it, a little wiring. We'll drive it tomorrow. We'll get the brakes working. It's gonna be pretty good. I'm excited. This car, somebody is gonna love this car and want to put it all back together. I love this car at someone else's place. I have lots of projects. This one's cool. It's just not one of my projects. So I'll get it done enough someone can take over from here and have a cool car. So it's gonna be at the Mount Carmel Car Show. You gotta be present to win it and have some way to get this thing home. So I don't have a title. It's gonna have a bill of sale only. And someone can love this car. I have the other rocker. It's here, it's not welded in it. We were gonna get that done, but I ran out of time, so we've got like 3 weeks to have this thing in all the shape it's gonna be, and then someone else can have it. We're just sitting in the front of 52. We're gonna interrupt this video for a minute to tell you guys about one of our favorite products. You've heard us talk about Raycons quite a bit. It's because we love them. They work good. They're noise canceling, so I can put them in, use the grinder, and not be deaf when I'm done. Well, it's the same audio quality as the big guys, but half the price. Us running a YouTube channel, we can't listen to music. Not that you can hear anyway, because it's copyrighted. So we put these in, we can still rock out.
Not only are Raycons affordable, but they have a 32-hour battery life. They have awareness mode. They have 3 customizable sound styles, and they're weatherproof and sweat resistant.
One thing I love about these is you can charge them for 10 minutes and get 90 minutes of listening out of them.
I use my Raycons all the time here in the office and up to the house. I just put them in. I love listening to audiobooks while I'm doing things. Raycons are the perfect product to use while you're doing that.
So if you haven't pulled the trigger on a set of Raycons, now is the perfect time to do it.
Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee, so if you don't like these within 30 days, you can send them back. You're not going to, but you could.
Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/fabrats to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Plus some free shipping. Everybody likes free stuff.
All right, let's get back to the video.
All right, so it's like 9 o'clock at night, going on a recovery. So I'm gonna take old Michelle over there with me on this one. We'll take the tow truck, we'll go get these people pulled out and get them back on the road. We got Michelle loaded up. We're gonna get coordinates plugged into the Onx. We'll go see if we can find these people.
So give me some tips on what's about to unfold and what you need me to do.
Well, I don't know 100% till we get there, but
Because I've never done it.
you're not gonna do anything wrong. You're gonna have the truck in, or the car in neutral. Don't run into the back of me. That's the only thing that you can do wrong.
I'm gonna not even help you?
Not really. We are looking.
We're almost to them, it looks
Yeah,
like.
I know. We have arrived. You see a stuffed car anywhere?
It says they're right here and we're right here.
Hello!
Hold
We
on.
found ya!
Oh, looks like you found our Sam.
This is Michelle. This is my
Hi.
wife.
Michelle.
Nice to meet you guys. So what happened?
We actually stayed at Best Western.
In Mount Carmel?
Yeah. So after dinner we had a short time, so we googled trail around here, Cliff Slot Canyon. We found the photos, so we thought it's so cool. Short. Nighttime. Hike.
Yeah, sometimes
But we didn't-
these roads are okay and sometimes they're not.
I didn't know this road is a sand because when it's the load start, it was not sand. So
No, it's good gravel right up there.
Yeah,
It
it's
kind of
a
tricks you.
gravel. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it tricks
gravel.
you.
So yeah.
I'm gonna turn my flashlight
You
on.
broke your hand.
I did some dumb things and got my hand broke, so now I get to work with one hand.
Do you want me to shovel?
No, it's good.
I can.
I'm just getting this out enough I can hook on.
Okay. How's that one hand treating you?
Well, it's not very
You're
good.
about to get sand in it.
I know, I'm gonna lay on the other side so I
I
can.
found you in YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Last subscriber.
They're looking us up.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I pulled a bunch of people out from this very spot.
Oh really?
I have. You'll see some videos of
You're
this
not
same
the
spot.
only one.
Because they come down a good gravel road, they're like, oh, sand. If you went farther, you would have been more stuck. It gets worse.
How's it going? Are you having any luck?
It'd be way better if I had two hands. But,
Should have shut your motor off for this occasion.
well, I need the lights. All the luck I'm having is bad, so got that going for
Do
me.
you want me to do it?
Have you ever done a shackle before?
Nope, but I could figure it out
I'll get it.
eventually.
I'm getting it. I'm just stretching it out right now so I can put the loop through. And then you get to try your driving skills. What's the most important thing?
To not hit the back of you.
Yes. That is the most important thing. And I want you to put it in neutral. I'll just pull you.
Alright. Got it?
You can put it in drive actually, just don't give it a bunch of gas.
Just a little?
Yep. I'm just gonna pull you right up to here and then we'll stop and get the floor mats and get all the stuff, okay?
Okay.
Don't spin! Just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Turn the wheel all the way that way. Perfect. I can get that off. That's good.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Because you did such a good job filming, we're not even going to charge you tonight.
Where else you guys going on your vacation?
We are going to move to Zion Canyon tomorrow.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
Did you get your floor mats?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
You guys are good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what I said. If you film for me, you get it for free.
Oh, yeah.
So you filmed. But we'll watch you come out to make sure you're good.
Oh, this is really inconvenient. Not have this other digit working very well.
You want me to hold it?
No. Okay. It's in the box. It doesn't.
Okay. We have to discuss something.
What?
You told me when we first started that I needed to give it a little gas.
If you were giving it too much, you were just trying to run my rope over. So I backed you off.
And then you kept telling me no gas.
That's because you were still trying to run my rope over. You couldn't slow down.
I wasn't going that fast. I know the cardinal rule. Don't hit your back and don't run the rope over.
She ran my rope over twice.
No, I didn't.
I was watching in the mirror and I was like, oh, there's gas, run it over. Yep, there's the gas again.
For my first recovery, how
did
did I
pretty
do?
okay.
Thank you.
You're pretty okay.
I mean, I was in the dark,
Yeah,
untrained.
untrained. I threw you to the wolves.
Hey, in everybody's defense that drives themselves out of a recovery, I didn't feel like I was spinning the tires.
You were.
Like I was like barely giving it any gas.
Yeah, but you were spinning.
And apparently it was spinning. So
Yeah.
it doesn't take much to spin the tires in sand.
No, it doesn't. But we got them out and we're on our way home now.
Do you want to take me on more recoveries?
Yeah, I'll take you. We'll get you trained up proper like. I gotta get you hook and shackles up instead of me with one hand.
I could. I told you I would help you. It can't be that difficult.
Yeah,
It's like a little loop and then
yeah.
loop.
I love this truck.
I love it too. She's a good old truck.
She does everything I ask it to.
And then some.
Yep. All right, we made her home.
First recovery in the books.
Michelle got her first recovery handled.
And I feel like I was
Yeah.
really good at it.
You didn't suck at it.
That's not what I heard when you were like, let off the gas. Let off the gas. What were you saying to me?
I said, don't give it any gas.
Oh yeah, don't give it any gas.
As you were running my rope
Why
over.
didn't we use our headsets?
I didn't bring them. Next time, you gotta earn your right to wear the headset.
I feel like
Next
that
time.
would have been optimal.
I'll
with the
do.
headsets.
I think I'm gonna have to put you through some training. I'm gonna have to get some Yankums out and some soft shackles, and you're gonna have to show me how to hook stuff up. And
I feel like that's a good
you
idea.
are my other hand right now. This one hurts
Man,
a little bit right now.
6 weeks.
This
can't-
one's had a long day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put it away right now. I'm gonna wash my fingers off and go to sleep. So,
But anyways, good times.
yeah, I'm done.
I don't think they can even see your face at all.
I'm done anyway. I'm getting out. All right, new day, same old project. We're gonna get this car done today. Got some people in the shop today. The old hoser's here. Scott came down. He brought me a gem I'll show you in a little bit for a whole nother project. And then I got Tom from Big Hammer Garage. He's here to help me wrench for a couple days because of this. So we're gonna get this car done. We figured some problems out. Whoever, look at you, you're like the Tin Man.
Already 5 minutes
Oh
in.
yeah. So whoever put the not the radiator, but the cowling stuff in here, they've spread the front fenders. So we got to trim it, narrow it up about an inch so that the grill will fit again. So fun stuff. All right, Tom's about got this thing where the radiator will fit in here again and the grill will bolt in where it needs to bolt. The problem was we were half to almost a whole hole off right here. So the fenders needed to collapse. As you can see, we're way closer now. So things are gonna line up and look way better when we're done. So we're on to it. Jace has permanently put one of my snap-on wrenches inside the car here. The bolt was a little long, huh?
Well, you got a new wrench now for the car.
It's a gear wrench. It's not even snap-on. We'll get it out of there. That's
Now
right.
Now it's
She's worth $25 more. All right, we are getting somewhere. Tom's getting the wiring ran up through here. Look at the grill. She's coming together. About have that. Jace will put that back together when he gets home from school. Me, I've been working on the inside of the car in here. I took the piece that got put in there for those seats out because we have the bench sheets all redone and we'll put those back in here today. So with any luck, we test drive this thing. Got my fingers crossed.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, we are getting somewhere. I got a seat. Look at this, check that out. One seat is in. We'll get the bottom, get it thrown in there. Front seats, I'm gonna have to do a little. Listen up, people. This thing has some rust in the floor. Somebody that loves this car will fix this rust and it'll be cool. But here you go. It has some rust. It needs some work. Someone's done some stuff that's questionable. I'm gonna patch that one down there because I gotta put a throttle pedal in it and I want to be able to use it. So we get the rest of the seats. All right, I just installed this here seat with one hand. So technically right now, Shaquille O'Neal could probably drive this car from the back seat. You just stretch out, reach the steering wheel. I'm not Shaquille O'Neal, so I guess I better put the front seat in too. So probably gonna wait to put the front seat in. I gotta do a little patchwork up there. I got a throttle pedal to build. We're about wired. We're getting close. We'll be making noise before long, and then in the air, fix the exhaust, bleed the brakes. Jeez, there's never any list. Tom's in his natural habitat underneath the dash.
Crammed in a hole where I belong.
Yeah, he's hooking all the stuff up to the original key switch. So this car originally, you turned the key on and then you push the button on the floor to get it to start. We're going to eliminate the floor button because it's gone. We're just going to put a push button in it. So the key switch doesn't actually have a start position on it. It just has an on-off. So we're going to go ahead and utilize that, and you just push a little button and it'll fire up. We hope. That's what it said in the fine print. So we'll see if it works. Car's coming together. Someone's going to have them a pretty cool start to a cool car. It'll already have a decent motor in it, good transmission. Chrome's pretty much all here. You're gonna have to get some clips and stuff to put it back together. I have headlights coming and tail lights coming and hood hinges coming. So the wiring's in pretty good shape, minus a couple of like marker light wires and stuff out here. Other than that, pretty decent shape all in all for being a 1952 51 car. So he's under the dash power probe and stuff, and I'm sitting here. Turn that back on.
Hang on just a second. Ready?
Yep. Oh yeah. See that glow in there? Oh yeah, with that.
It runs all the way to there and then pops the
Yep,
breaker.
that's the power to it. So we're figuring some stuff out. The dash or the glove light box works. All right, I think we're at that point. Tom's got it all wired up. I think pretty much we hooked the positive or the negative battery cable on. We didn't hook fuel pump up yet. But this will crank anyway. So we'll try the cranking thing. We'll see what happens. Here, Gray. Make yourself useful. Hold that camera.
I'm scared.
I latched the doors.
The door's latched, and now we're not getting in. Haven't had that. That's a new problem. Okay, that fell out.
Well, do you think she'll run?
Should.
There's lazy man.
I don't know why it wouldn't run. I'll fill the float bowl up.
I don't hear a single. There you go.
All right, go for it. Let me get on the side. Well, it's off the ground. It can't run me over. So try that. Okay. That wire's getting hot.
Which one's that?
This blue one?
Might not have it hooked up to the right spot.
Yep.
I'd guess maybe not.
Yeah, that one's getting warmish.
Well,
So.
we also didn't fuse any of this.
No, it's not fused.
We used small gauge
Yeah.
wire.
Yep.
Well, let's.
We'll get back to you. Yeah, if you touch those two together, that should. Oh yeah.
So that generator was pulling it down.
Yep. Okay. Try it. I'm happy with that. We'll figure the generator out as we go. All right, we went down to the cars. I didn't film it. We've been getting a lot of stuff done here. We went and stole a throttle bracket off a square body Chevy. And I figured since I was still in the throttle bracket, I might as well steal the throttle pedal as well. So, square body Chevy pedal. We're gonna put a license plate over that, and probably that one and that one and that one. Just because we don't want stuff falling out of the car, so we're gonna cover those up like anyone else would do. Maybe a little spray foam to fix it up right. Just kidding, I'm not spray foaming it. But I am gonna license plate cover them, or some thin sheet metal, something to cover it up. And then up in the air, we get brakes and exhaust. We drive this sucker. All right, Jace has been busily putting screws and bolts in the front of this thing. We've got a chrome grill in the front of it. Tom, he is here getting brakes dialed in so we can stop. We made it go earlier. Now we're trying to make it stop. Seems counterproductive, really. The whole stopping thing. What you got left, Jace?
A couple bolts here and there, and then should be able to be beautiful.
Cool. All right, we've got a brake problem. I don't know what it is. It's leaking somewhere up here. I was pumping them. Go for it. Give it a squirt. Whoa. Okay. I found it. There's a hole in that line. I'll fix that. We're getting close though. That means I got brake pressure, which is a bonus. So we're gonna drive this thing. It's gonna be noisy because no exhaust, but I'm just gonna drive. All right, we're bleeding. Hold it.
Holding.
All right, pump it. We're getting a little air out. Hold it.
Holding.
Okay, pump it. How's the pedal feeling?
It's solid.
That's what I like to hear. Hold it.
Holding.
Oh yeah, that's good fluid. Okay, pump it one more time.
Pump.
Hold it.
Holding.
All right, and had a little air still. Okay, pump it. Hold it.
Holding.
Pump it. All right, fill it full of oil. Rears are done. We'll bleed the fronts. This thing's got brakes. All right, check this out. Oh, we got a seat in here. That's pretty dang nice. Jason's mounting the other side. We still have to do the floorboard fix down there.
We're getting there.
We're about to take this thing for a ride. All right, she's idling on her own. We've got a little bit of a radiator leak, but we're dealing with it. We're gonna go take this thing for a little rip. See how it is, so I think I'm optimistic.
That's not supposed to.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Gas, we'll go for a ride. We'll take her to the top of town back.
I'll give you the back.
Good brakes. It's a floater. All about second. Or drive, actually. Good drive through it. How is it back there? Tastes like old. Yeah, a little fine tuning and she's good to go. One hand. We'll try it. Yes! How's that? We'll back her in. Get out the car.
Hey, both brakes locked up.
Hey, your wiring worked too. It shut right off.
Miracles may never cease.
That's right.
Somebody want to let me out of here?
I'll get you out.
What's up, Scout?
Burning all that stuff off the intake. Not terribly hot. Feels like thermostat opened.
Hey,
What?
my chrome didn't fall off.
Dude, the chrome bumper stayed. For a couple days of thrashing, it's pretty dang good. By the next time you see it, it's going to be at the car show, finished, and one of you guys, whoever has that lucky ticket, will take this thing home and they can finish it the way that they like it. It's not far off. We'll make it run good. It drives good. We'll make all the brakes work.
What do you mean they'll work?
All right, big thanks to Tom, Big Hammer Garage, for coming out. Saved my bacon. This would have taken me a week at least to get it done with one hand. So we got her handled, so thanks for watching.